almost turned out to be like a deja vu, but for the goal difference. Well, time to look at sports now with Aya Tunde.
That's right, indeed. So it's some sort of deja vu, but of course, good news for Nigerian soccer fans as the Super Eagles came back from 3 goals down to beat Morocco, the Atlas Lions, 4-3 after extra time in a thrilling African Nations Championship quarterfinal at the Cape Town Stadium. Goals from Moussine Motwali and Moussine Yajour in the space of 7 minutes shot the North Africans ahead. While trailing 3-0 at halftime, the Super Eagles looked to be almost dead and buried. However, they produced a spirited fight back to take the game to extra time at 3-0 before substitute Aliou Ibrahim, who plies a straight with Nasarawa United, took advantage of a goalkeeping error to score the winner to send Nigeria into the last 4. Zimbabwe also booked her place into the semi-finals with a 2-1 win over favourites Mali.
Down, Rona, Topok! Uzuchukwu brings Nigeria back into it. Yajour have employed that before during the Club World Cup. Great chance, Ramiani! Nigeria, inside 10 minutes, have pulled 2 goals back. Whatever he's set to do, it's going to be a defensive role as Morocco look to hold on against Nigeria. Husseini off the underside of the woodwork, the comeback is complete. Man of the match in Nigeria's last 2 games. Husseini swept it back inside, swept it outside again, delivery, Ibrahim wanted it there, great chance, Ibrahim! Nigeria have 4. They were 3 goals down, they've come back with 4 successive goals to now lead.
Indeed, call it the miracle of Cape Town there in South Africa. Meanwhile, congratulatory messages are pouring in from the presidency and, of course, the National Assembly after the Super Eagles qualified for the semi-final of the African Nations Championship. President Goodluck Jonathan applauded the spirit with which the team fought back from a 3-goal deficit to snatch a memorable victory with almost the last kick of the match. Senate President David Mark commended the courage, patriotism, determination and dedication to national service exhibited by the team. Well, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Aminu Tambuwal, urged the team to maintain exemplary commitment to national duty until victory in the championship is achieved. Now, Nigeria striker Osaze Odemuge looks to be on the move yet again in the English Premier League, as Stoke City have revealed that they have reached an agreement with Cardiff City for the former West Bromwich Albion striker. Now, Osaze, who has endured a tough 12 months in England, left West Brom under cloudy circumstances this summer after his much-documented clash with West Brom management because of his actions during the 2012-13 winter transfer window. Now, Stoke City also confirmed that the 32-year-old will be swapped with Stoke City striker Kenwyne Jones, who will move in the opposite direction. And now to the English FA Cup, where goals in either half from Nigeria international Victor Moses and Daniel Sturridge were enough to see Liverpool overcome Bournemouth 2-0 in a keenly contested FA Cup 4th round tie. Moses beat keeper Lee Camp at his near post in the 26th minute. And Liverpool then kicked off the game on the hour mark, or killed off the game rather, on the hour mark when Luis Suarez found Sturridge with a sublime pass, and the England striker made no mistake in finding the back of the net. Well, in other FA Cup games, Ivorian Wilfried Bony scored twice as Swansea City got past Birmingham City. Cardiff City beat Bolton Wanderers by a lone goal. Manchester City avoided a major upset by coming from 2 goals down to beat Watford 4-2, thanks to a Sergio Aguero hat-trick and an Alexander Kolarov strike. Southampton beat Yeovil Town 2-0. Hull City won by the same margin of 2-0 at Southend. Sunderland pipped Kidderminster by a lone goal, while holders Wigan Athletic knocked out Crystal Palace by 2-1. And in the day's last game, Everton trounced Stevenage by 4-0. And that'll be it on Sports News. So Lyman will be back with the rest of the news at 10.
many thanks, Ayo. Now, Egypt is boiling yet again as the police in Cairo have fired tear gas to disperse the anti-government protesters in the country who are marking the anniversary of the 2011 uprising, which ended with the overthrow of President Hosni Mubarak. Supporters of the military-backed government and the Muslim Brotherhood have taken to the streets, but the tear gas in live rounds were fired amid tight security in the capital. Tensions were heightened on Friday by bombs in Cairo and clashes across Egypt, which left at least 18 people dead. The government says extra security measures are in place for today's anniversary.
Supporters of the head of Egypt's armed forces, General Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, gather in Tahrir Square on Saturday amid various gatherings to mark the third anniversary of the uprising that toppled Hosni Mubarak. Egypt's military set demonstrators entering the iconic square, epicenter of the 2011 revolution, in the wake of a series of bombings elsewhere in the capital on Friday and Saturday. Some of the demonstrators said they had come to the square to oppose the Muslim Brotherhood and support General al-Sisi. General al-Sisi led the military to depose the government led by Brotherhood-supported President Mohamed Morsi in July last year, after mass protest against his rule broke out on June the 30th. One protester said that the 18-day uprising that toppled Mubarak should no longer be considered a true revolution. At the start, it was supposed to have been a revolution, but the Muslim Brotherhood hijacked it, she says. Another demonstrator, Gamal Hosseini, blamed the explosions of the day before, which killed 6 people in the Muslim Brotherhood.
All of these explosions are the work of the Muslim Brotherhood, and of course they are agents of Israel and Hamas.
The Muslim Brotherhood has denied involvement in Friday's bombings, and an al-Qaeda-inspired group based in Egypt's lawless Sinai Peninsula has claimed responsibility.
Well, on the main news again, the 44th edition of the World Economic Forum has ended in Davos, Switzerland, discussing